bit, but that's all. Welcome to Buffzone. We are here to preview Hawaii Week and probably do some introductions. You know me, I'm Brian Howell. I am the new football beat writer. This is Pat Rooney. He is taking over the basketball beat, and we'll also be doing a lot of football as well. So we'll be coming to you every week to preview the game and look back at the previous week's game. This week, there's not a previous game to look back to, but we've got one to preview finally. After going through all the camp, the Buffs play at Hawaii on Thursday night, and Pat, are you excited about getting football season going?
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this CU team, and it's going to be interesting. I'm sure Coach Mack doesn't want to put too much on the first game, as any coach wouldn't want to. But boy, this is a critical one for the Buffs for all their goals, for a winning season, for a possible bowl berth. A lot's riding on this. I mean, it almost seems like a must-win situation in Game 1. Should be very exciting.
Yeah, it does. I mean, to most of us, when you hear bowl game with this team, they think they can win 13 games because that's how many are on their schedule. We're wondering if they can get to 7. So for us, we're kind of looking at this as a must-win. I agree with you. This is a huge game to set the tone for their season. I think if they lose this one, I wouldn't say their goals are out the window, but it's going to be a lot harder to achieve a bowl game because the non-conference just kind of sets up for them to go 4-0.
Exactly. Getting that first one under the belt. You go 0-1 in this one. Obviously, it doesn't put off the table the idea of a 3-1 start heading into the Pac-12, but you're already behind the 8 ball. There's some teams coming in here that could be a little tougher for CU, and also going on the road. Hawaii is also going to be feeling like it's a must-win situation for them. Their coach is Coach Norm Chow. This is his 4th season now. This is another team that's trying to make that same step forward. So, I mean, all those kind of chips are going to be on the table on both sides on Thursday night. It should be very interesting. Yeah,
definitely. Norm Chow is kind of coaching for his job this year. Brought in new coordinators. They're going to look a lot different from the team we saw that came to Boulder last year. So it's hard to really get a gauge for what this Hawaii team is going to look like. But we do know their offensive coordinator came from Idaho State. They threw the ball all over the place, led the FCS in passing. So I imagine they're going to throw the ball. They've got Max Wittick, who came from USC at quarterback. So I expect that the ball's going to be flying around the air. I mean, we know what CU does in Hawaii. Probably a high-scoring game.
That's exactly what I'm thinking as well. I think a lot of points. I think both defensive coordinators will have a few headaches come Friday morning and much to work on. I'm thinking something in the 35 to 31 range, but I do think CU pulls this out. Like I said, it'll be a little bit back and forth. They'll probably fall behind at some point. It'll be interesting to see how they respond to that on the road, but I think in the end they'll get this W.
Yeah, CU defensive coordinators have had like a constant headache for about a decade now. But yeah, I agree with you. I think that there's probably going to be a lot of points scored, but I do see the Buffs winning this one. I don't think they're going to run away with it. I think it'll be a game in the 4th quarter, but I see the Buffs pulling this out and going to 1-0.
Well, we'll see what happens. Looking forward to the game on Thursday night.
Awesome. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. We'll look back at this game and look ahead to week 2.